Is something you wish to tell me? Intensify. Was it suspicious? I look. Hello there. Hope you're doing great, and welcome to what I believe is going to be one hell of a deliciously ASMR trigger-filled video for you to relax and for you to fall asleep and feel great. We do these Lego builds so we get the combination of feeling nostalgic, nerding out, getting as many triggers as possible, and then if you're lucky you get to fall asleep as well. And the size of this, I think we're probably going to be about the 1 hour 30-minute mark with this, possibly more. It looks like it could be containing quite a few bags in there, and because it's that sort of time of year, Christmas has literally just happened, so all the feasting is sort of starting to wind down just a little bit before we pick it back up again for New Year. And then you kind of have those sort of Christmas Eve vibes, and you get things and you want to do things which are fun. So that's why today we're building a Lego set, and I think Harry Potter, it encompasses all those sort of Christmassy vibes. It does for me anyway, and building Lego around this time of year is something which is... So the set that we went for today was Dumbledore's office, and it's like a selection part of Hogwarts Castle, so you can add on other bits, but for today I think this will be more than big enough for our needs, our sleep needs and tingle needs for today. And there's so many cool bits which is on this box which drew me into it like a moth to a light. And there's quite a lot of Harry Potter sets at the moment, so you let me know if there are future ones that you want. The last one we did, I think, was the Quidditch one, and that was good, but I think my favourite Harry Potter one which we've done out of all of the 2 that we've made has been the Night Bus, and links to all of my Lego builds will be in a playlist in the description below for easy access to find any Lego build. But that one was really the bus. It was very satisfying. Like, I've always enjoyed building the vehicles. They've been a lot of fun. But yeah, the castle is Dumbledore's castle. What made me make my final decision, I'll get on about that throughout the video, but my final decision to get this particular set was the plethora of minifigures that you get with it. Dumbledore, Severus Snape. What are 3 young Gryffindors such as yourself doing inside on a day like this? You ought to be careful. People might think you're up to something. We have Filch and Filch's cat, and we also have Hermione Granger and Professor McGonagall as well. So there's so many cool figures for this set, and on the back it should open up like this, but I don't know how complex this build is going to be. It looks like there's going to be big figures, but also really small, tiny bits as well, but it might be a surprise for us, I don't know. But yeah, this set looks incredibly amazing. The box looks incredibly amazing. That's probably better to showcase there as well. So all our figures there, and they're looking great. Let's try and do a quote for every single one before we begin. So naturally, everyone in the school knows it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Harry Potter. That's Dumbledore again. I can't be a wizard. I'm just Harry. Plain Harry. Clearly, fame isn't everything, is it, Mr. Potter? My cat has been petrified. I want to say it's a punishment. Okay, let's take it to a table. Build, begin. Christmas is and everything when this video comes out. It is that time of year. I hope it was great and you've had great fun. You're nice and ready for relaxing. Feeling good. Mine was very good. Well, it already looks like it's going to be a masterpiece. There's something about just the mood of this set. It pleases me, and I think it captures that ASMR Lego relaxation which we're seeking for today. We're seeking it, and we're gonna get it, hopefully. But this set goes along with other Hogwarts castle sets, but this one I was drawn to, like I said, for the awesome minifigures that come with it. Dumbledore, which is just awesome, and he is the original, the first Dumbledore. And then we have Severus Snape as well, making a potion, whatever he's doing. But it's not only them, we have a collection of amazing minifigures. So we have Professor McGonagall, Albus Dumbledore, we have the Sword in Hand, Harry Potter of course, Severus Snape, and Mr. Filch, and Filch's cat, and Hermione Granger there as well. The only slight bummer with this set is that it doesn't, of course, include Ron Weasley, but you know, we can't have it always. That's the other sets, that's what they're for, I suppose. But the last time we did a Harry Potter, I think we did the Quidditch one, but the time before that was the night bus build, and that one was awesome. And I have a playlist of all my Lego ASMR builds, so it'd be in that if you particularly want to search for that ASMR Lego build. But this one, I think it's going to be great. I'm expecting great things. Terrible, but great. So I think we should get this open and start building this castle. Wow, that's awesome. I think we need to admire all of the set, all its beauty, and we're expecting some pretty cool scenes here in Dumbledore's part of Hogwarts Castle. I've seen a full scale Lego Hogwarts Castle, which is awesome. I kind of wish there was a section of that which you can build as a slightly more detailed version. But this one still looks awesome. There's a lot of things you can do here, but if you've listened to my other and watched my other Lego ASMR builds, then you know I've spoken before about castles and the Lego castles and all of that fun. One thing about this particular set before we begin, it doesn't have it's like corrugated thing where you press down and then it opens. It just has sellotape now, so it's almost as if you don't need to ruin the box, you can just whoosh, whoosh, which is what we're going to do. Let's pull out the Sword of Gryffindor. And it's as easy and beautiful as that. I love that they've done that with the box so much, because now the boxes aren't ruined, and I only wish they did it. I'm grinding my teeth, by the way. I only wish they did it for all the Star Wars ones that I bought. Boxes to me, they're very important. Okay. Once again, Fred, you seem to have underestimated the size and scope of this Lego ASMR build. But I assume it's going to be a long one. When you see bag number 5 come out, then you know it's going to be slightly longer. Scan the QR code. I assume you get a digital version of it as well. I swear they've changed it or upgraded it. Wowza, 200 pages. Well done, Fred. You've done it again, my boy. Right, well, I think we're going to set you there, so you can have the blue light and get confused with the colour of things later on. Okay, and we can begin with this creation. Okay, begin. And if you're one of the people who likes to build along with it, begin now as well. And then we can start building together. I know there's a lot of you who do that, and I think this sort of time of year when this is coming out and being filmed, this is, of course, around that sacred time in December. But it's that time where you sort of want to do these sorts of things and relax and build and just sort of let your hair down, have fun. You know, that's it. That's all you got to do. And this is something which I'd already, I planned this was going to be a video, and it was time for a Lego ASMR one. And I suppose popularity for Lego, there's some sets which are very popular, there's some other sets which aren't so popular, but this one I was really drawn to. There was just something about it which I thought that feels like something what I'd like to be building this time of year. Usually I get the Harry Potter buzz around the Halloween sort of time. I don't know why, it just always comes about that time. The point where it's like Professor Quirrell is running into the Great Hall saying, "Troll in the dungeon. Troll." I thought you might like to know that bit, and that tends to inspire me to start watching the Harry Potter series, but I tend to get to Prisoner of Azkaban or Goblet of Fire, then I don't really continue too much. And I got to Half-Blood Prince this time, but there's something about the first three. Third one's my favourite. The first two, it has that real sort of magical quality from films we sort of don't get that from anymore. I don't know how to explain it, but they were just brilliant films, and still are in their own right. And the Fantastic Beasts, it doesn't really hit that spot, like that nostalgia all that immersion isn't there with like quirky costumes and things like that. It's just a little bit different, shall we say. Okay, and we are going to be adding, right, we need a long one of these. Right, so we have a always add-on little microphone, a different setup. We have a couple of lavs here today, hello there, just for a different edge to the tingles. We always try to perform the best for the Lego audio. We try to keep the audio quality the best that we possibly can for the Lego videos, so we can get all that clicky goodness and close up whispering and help you to relax and not get a really sharp, clicky, pricky sound. There's a lot of editing when it comes to editing these Lego ones, and you find yourself going through every single peak because that's a click in the Lego. So you have to bring it back down, bring that baby back down. Ooh. Okay, you go there. Now we have an orange grill of sort. Are we working our way from the top or the bottom at the moment? I see an Albus Dumbledore, so I don't know. And this thing intrigues me greatly as well. Like, I assume it's the robes or something, but it's looking great, whatever it is. Okay, we need you to go here, and we have a orange brick which is going to be elusive. Okay, you go there. I think that's looking good, and we're already on the castle bus, obviously, yes. Okay, Fred didn't think. What the hell is that? Invisibility cloak, which is, that's impressive. In here though, surely the stickers come out in it. Strange if I missed something. Indeed I did. There's only a couple of stickers, so this is very much to add some bare minimum relief, and it's a kind of, stick it where you want, but I still managed to mess that up. Come on, Fred, seriously. Right, and then on the bottom we have two tiny pieces here, one and a two, and you go right here. One must assume we're going to be doing the same on the other side. Right, we are making some windows here, which look pretty great. There was a set which I was torn between so many of the Lego sets. One of them was the series. I didn't realise there were so many Harry Potter Lego sets, to be honest, which I thought was really cool because when I was a kid, there was like a tiny Quidditch one, which I had, and then I think that was it for Harry Potter sets. So to see so many now, I thought that was pretty awesome, and so I was there for a long time trying to work out what I thought I wanted and what I thought was going to be good. Right, so you go on like that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but of course you are. Right, so that's on the edge there. You're meant to go around like there. There we go. The bottom, you pointing up there. Then that goes on top. That goes on top. We have some cool looking Dumbledore windows here. Better. Right. See, already looks a bit Hogwartsy, right? Any stickers there though? No, that's great. Okay, we need another one of these two things at the bottom. So is this the top part, or is this literally the very bottom? I'm not quite sure. I suppose whatever time of the year you're watching it, I try not to talk about, like, if it's been a Christmas or something like that. For me, there's nothing more non-Christmassy when you talk about Christmas. Say if it's summertime or something like that. That's just the way my brain works. It's just a bit strange like that. Like I don't like talking out of seasons when I'm not in that season. I don't know if that makes sense. So I try to limit talking about it, but it is fresh off that day. So, you know, this is for me the perfect sort of, I've been looking forward to doing this. It's just been sort of waiting for me, and now I've had many Christmas dinners and, you know, feasted up and got my yearly Fred bulk. Right, you go in the middle there. This is pretty cool, and something which really got my Lego going, my love for Lego, was at Christmas time. And the sets that stick with me was the Gungan submarine ship. I remember so clearly lying down and making that ship and loving building Lego and being so relaxed and so just happy and content. Like, there was no thought in my head. I was just building Lego, and I can see myself lying on the floor as a kid doing that. The nostalgia is strong with that one. And also the Ben Kenobi or Luke Skywalker speeder, and just making that, like I said, so quickly, and that was at Christmas as well. Then onwards, I sort of, all I ever wanted for Christmas or asked for was just a Lego set, as long as it was Star Wars and what have you. I've always been very sort of easy to buy for. If it's got Star Wars on it or Lego, it's just something which I'm gonna love already. Some Lego sets which I haven't even built yet. I got it last year, and I was gifted by, I'm sure you know who, the DeLorean USC version, which is freaking awesome, and it looks so good in the box. And I don't know if the box actually has, this could be my ticket into it. I didn't want to ruin the box. It's just something about it. It's the USC ones. They just look so, like, I know it's going to make me feel great, but it sort of hinders me from making it for some reason. I don't know why. I think something of that size and magnitude, I want to make sure that I've got a really cool display thing for it. And you know, like in the Lego shop, you walk past it, they've always got some awesome display for whatever they're currently trying to sell or catch your eye for weak Lego individuals such as myself who can't help themselves. They always have a really nice display of some sort, and it looks really good and it complements the Lego set, but it's kind of like in something, and I want that sort of thing display as well for the Legos which I build, because I think it deserves, a USC especially, deserves something pretty great. I know you can get custom, whoops, come on Fred, I know you can get custom display cases, and minifigure display case is pretty cool as well. There's like sitting, and I keep forgetting, and I noticed it, I was like, oh, there he is, but I've got Palpatine sitting in between some poster frames over there, and you'll see that sort of layout probably on my other channel, SKYMANUNIVERSE, and he's sitting there, you know, keeping an eye on things, making sure that the Senate is all under control. But to have them, all those minifigures on display, is something which I kind of love, and I should probably get one of those. I think I will. I'm currently building my new studio, so hoping to have some new layouts on there, and that's one of them I'll be very much interested in. So it didn't actually say to build Dumbledore, or did it at the start? Surely it did. Bag number 1, Dumbledore. Right, we missed that page somehow. Don't know why. Don't know how. Dumbledore, you were getting made. Now we need some wise Dumbledore quote. I think I've got one. Okay. And like I said, I love a lot that this is the Philosopher's Stone. Dumbledore or Chamber of Secrets. Whose name I should know. I do know. But I currently don't remember. Right, so Dumbledore's hair on there. And he has his wand. So they're just generic ones then, I take it. Okay. I'm pretty sure Dumbledore has a really nice cloak. It's cool that he's got his walking legs, because that the cloak thing, the Lego piece, where it's just like you can't move the legs. You know the one I mean. It's a bit boring. But yeah, there we have an amazing Albus Dumbledore. And the quote that comes to my mind is there something you wish to tell me, Harry? No, sir. That's meant to be the sort of, you know, that look with the eyes that he gives. Right, so we've put Dumbledore, sure, there. We don't know where he's going to go actually, so maybe not. Right, this excites me because this is really cool. And I thought the smaller Lego legs articulate, that would be really cool if they managed to find a way to do that. But are we going to have that side of the invisibility cloak? No. You sound really good, by the way. Invisibility cloak. Pretty cool. You are going to be completely invisible. Okay. And Harry's got a couple of faces. He has a scared one and a happy one. I think we'll just keep with the happy one. It looks like he's just got a barbershop gown on, but yeah. It's a nice idea. So right. Is he in the is this the second one? No, but he was in the forbidden, in the restricted section of the library. I think in both of the films anyway, I can't remember. But Filch's cat is always the one that always seems to catch him. Or he's snooping around somewhere. Goes Harry, you can have your wand here as well. Okay. Come on. These are not like lightsaber hilts. I promise you that. Okay, here's Harry Potter with his lantern, which is really cool, and his barbershop gown, which is definitely his barbershop gown. It should have gone like over his head or something. I don't know. They could have found something to do there, but it's still really cool, and it's pretty awesome. And Harry, what would Harry say? Hermione. That's what he says all the time, anyways. Hermione. But he looks really cool as a figure. Is that the first Harry Potter one I've had in a long time, or did I have it in the Quidditch set? Probably in the Quidditch set. Is this a Professor Quirrell, or is this is this a chocolate frog? Possibly. But if so, is the camera going to do that? Yes, it is. Marvellous. But that's pretty nice thing on there as well. Right. Appears to be quite a lot of unused pieces there, so we'll just add you in that box. And we're on bag number 2. One of the things I'm definitely doing at the moment getting some tingly break ASMR, satisfying tingles. The sorting hat, yes. Oh, nearly dropped. That is awesome. I love the sorting hat. That's amazing. I'm very happy with that. The game's slightly nerding up. That's pretty awesome because you know what Lego sets pieces they could use for that, but that's a printed bit. That's really good. I like that, and there's two of them. Very happy with that. There's some really cool printed bits out here. So is that purely for this set? I don't know. Right, Filcher's cat. Are you going to do it, camera? You are doing amazing today, camera. Thank you so much. Right, Filcher's cat. And now we have Mr. Filch, which is a really awesome minifigure. I mean, if you get this set, you really are spoiled. I love that you've got a choice of angry and happy face with angry and happy face. So, and it's attention to detail as well. It's hair, perfect. Right, and he has inside of his lantern little lamp in there as well. I love this figure. That's really good. He looks awesome. I don't know if you played Hogwarts Legacy, but their take on that with the unique voice, so you have to go around and get the ability to use the unlocking charm. What's that? I keep thinking Richter's Emperor. Come on, Fred, you know it already. You know it. A little more charm to unlock stuff. But yeah, that's a cool caretaker. But Mr. Filch, he's my favourite caretaker. Right. So we're making small things here now. Right. So we turn you around so we get the right side on here. Two of those. Okay. You got it, pal. I'm pretty sure as well the bags, they don't include as many pieces, which to me it gives the illusion like there's a lot more pieces, which is good, but also you don't feel overwhelmed with so many pieces that you're trying to find all the time. Insert a minor swear word there, because that can be very frustrating sometimes. Right, this is really cool. So you go in there, and my god, I love those big pieces, and you go in there. That's looking good. Those big blocks are very satisfying. And then I kind of like these sandstony bits in there, just adds detail to the castle. It looks really great already. Okay. Now we're adding, I assume this is for torches, lanterns, something. I don't know. I like it when the big bits start bringing it, like turn it into a substantial set. That to me is probably one of the most satisfying parts of Lego, when you get that, like those tiny bits. I don't know how to explain it. My brain is just very, very satisfied, very, very happy, nice and relaxed, and feeling good. Don't know how to explain it with the Lego sets. There's just something about it. It's just this different ASMR thing, and if you get it from the Lego sets, then I feel like we're even in a more exclusive club for ASMR, because something like this, it just hits different. I don't know if that's just like nostalgia thrown in or something, but there's something different about it, about the triggers. Like you get triggers from getting a haircut and steps and sprays and everything. Those are very strong triggers for me. But Lego ones, it's like this ultimate satisfaction of sorts. Okay, no idea what we're making here, but it's something. last year as well, or this year, depends when you watch this, but in 2023, which if you watch this in 2024, my god, how fast did that year go. But something which I did do is visit the studios twice that year. When literally in the start of January, so all their Christmas things were out, which was really nice. I think I said this before in another video. It was kind of strange seeing sort of it was a beautiful Christmas tree they had outside, but it was, you know, on its last legs, and you had that vibe of Christmas. It wasn't fresh in there, it was just a different atmosphere which I hadn't sort of felt before, and that in turn made everything atmospheric for me. And you know, I love anything that's atmospheric. If there's atmosphere and you could sort of soak in and immerse yourself, I'm all for it. That's what I love so much, and that's what the studio tour offers all the time. Something I would love to do at the studio tour is like a pure ASMR one where it's completely whispered and you get to go around there and just have a late night tour, but almost by yourself. I feel like that would be, I don't know, a real kind of spooky, eerie thing, but it will create, I believe it would create really great ASMR thing. Whether they'd ever let me do that, if I contacted them, who knows. It's probably a no, but if there was just, you know, I go in there, get a camera person and go, you know, disappear in there, that would be really great ASMR video. Right, where you have, we need the orange bit. It's where my lights, they make colours look different colours and I can't blink and see. Right, you're not going to come out, are you? Just. Right, there we go. But there's certain parts which I'd find so relaxing in the tour, which would be on the Forbidden Forest, which would kind of be creepy, but it's dark and atmospheric. So, oh, wow, that's a library. That's what I love. That's so good. I didn't even know that was. It looks like really old books. That's awesome. So we turn that around and you go here. You just stand there. Apparently. We just turn you on your side there, and that sort of slots in. Two things on there. Magnificent. I mean, that small bit, and there's like such a representation like of many elements in Dumbledore's office already, or it just, yeah, small bits, and it just looks so good already. I think we make another one. This is a good sign. I really like this build so far. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm of course, like when you make ASMR videos, I'm non-stop thinking up ideas of what I can do, what's realistic, what's completely over the top. Obviously I've got lots of things which I try to cram in each day, and I probably can't make a lot of video ideas feasible, but Lego one is something which I do very late at night, and it's something which really, it zones me out so much. Like, you say, Fred, how are you feeling right now? And I'll be going, I feel like I've reached enlightenment. Which is a pretty great thing to feel when you're building Lego. There have been some Lego sets, however, which I've got too tired and messed up and then had to go back, and then it's sort of almost chaos ensues. But then I always, it gets self-rectified where I feel great afterwards if I just continue building Lego, and then it just makes me feel good. I'm doing it again, I'm just skipping all what it's telling me to do, I'm just going along with the flow. Okay, and something needs to go in there, so we have 2 of those and the pink one on top of the book there. Then we have 2 more books in here. Now, this is going to sound really strange, but the producer, I think it's David Heyman for Harry Potter, the one who sort of found the books and decided it's, you know, this is amazing. J.K. Rowling has created something incredible, and he consequently produced the films. But I've seen so many interviews with him, and because it's Harry Potter related, I can talk about ASMR and my other experiences with it. But he has such a great ASMR voice, and I remember, I didn't know what it was then, but I know that when I've listened to him on interviews on DVDs, and I've wound it back because it's a different way he pronounces things in books. And it's a very like gentle voice, you know, it's just calm, and I don't just look him up, and there's something about the way he says things that's giving me ASMR. And yeah, it's just random things like that, which I remember I didn't know what it was at the time, but I've had a very ASMR filled life. I've been hunting for tingles and not even knowing what they are and what I'm doing. It's never been called anything. That's kind of what I love. Alright, we're making some crystal things, cocktails, trophies, I'd say, or just magical items. But I do like all these transparent pieces, as it takes me back. Right, we have some diamonds in that one, and gems and things. Okay, that goes in there. Okay, so we're gonna do it exactly how we see it. And you go in the corner there, and you look pretty great. Can't believe I'm sort of only here. I think this is the bottom. I've already had this amount of fun already, so this is very good. Right, we have a sticker that we need on here, and it's just detail of some sort. It's a tiny sticker, very, very small. So, you know, Fred's gonna find a way to mess this up, which you have already. There we go. Are we on there? Of course you're not, you're wonky. Oh, this is the front of Dumbledore's desk. Okay, so he has that on there. He has a letter. Here, is he writing Harry Potter? I don't know. A quill. That's awesome. That's really good. Right, so, oh, this is his writing desk then. I don't know if it's, yeah, it's his main desk. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, so his quill can go here. No doubt very magical. And then he has a lantern or a glass. I think this is his lamp. And what piece is that? I don't know where this black bit came from. Whoa. Very nice. That's very cool. And then that desk goes and sits on Dumbledore's desk, right here. And that looks freaking awesome. You can just take that and put him in there and just display Dumbledore, and it will look great. In fact, can I fit him in there? There's still more things to put in, so probably not just yet. Okay, so we're making some tables, some small things. So we've got a small bit there, and then a one-piece baby here somewhere. There you are. And then this. Oh yeah, folks, the phoenix. That is. I didn't even see him. Camera, you are doing fabulous today. Right, folks, you are sitting over here. Ah, wonderful creatures. Fox is a phoenix, Harry. hear his theme in my head already, and the sword in hand. You can go on the other side. Be in your bonnet, Potter. It just continues to look even better. If the rest of the set's going to look like this, well, it's going to be great. Right. On the top, we have, you know, I love those smooth, shiny bits. Amazing. Right, and then on the top, right, that's going to be a beam. Literally just the most random bit of detail. I love that so much. Well done, Lego. You continue to impress me. I mean, at the moment, like I said, the selection for Harry Potter is great. This was a toss-up between, like I said, the dungeon one. Let's put you in here. Oh, supporting beam. And yeah, look at it. I'm shaking my head in disbelief because I think it looks amazing. I love that. If I had that as a kid, I probably would have had it out all the time. Yeah, so there was this set, and it's gonna have a roof as well, even better. This set, and then you had the Sirius Black Dungeon Escape, which looked really good. That was with the Hermione Granger, Sirius Black, and Harry Potter, and of course the Hippogriff Buckbeak. That's the one. And that set looked pretty great, but I thought it was just a little bit small, especially for this time of year. I thought we needed something a bit bigger, but of course the price tends to reflect the size of the set, shall we say. And those of us who are familiar with Lego sets, we all know how much these things cost, which is the slight downside. But it was that set, and also the courtyard for the Great Jewel with Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Amazing. It looks really good. Very, very happy with that. And we're done with bag number 2 already. I don't know how, but we're at that point already. We've done 2 bags, but we're only a quarter of the way through, so. Frickin' yes. We have the Sword of Gryffindor. Didn't even know that was coming, and it's got all the gems in there as well. My camera. You are with me today. Yeah, but it had the courtyard set, which looked pretty awesome. You had dueling Harry Potter and Voldemort, which you should be named, I mean, which looked pretty great. Right, let's get your one, Snape. This is a figure which I'm very, very much looking forward to. The only slight downside to this figure, which is a huge missed opportunity, is why didn't Snape have his cape? He could have had an awesome cape, a Lego cape, you know, just a black one. Snape has a cape. He flicks it around where he walks everywhere, you know. it follows him. It sort of fills with air. He needs that cape. That's just such a missed opportunity. But Snape looks amazing. His hair looks incredible as well. So he's got his potions book here somewhere. There it is. But it looks like Gilderoy Lockhart on there, so I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but still. Yeah, looks like a chocolate frog still. So I think we have a few more pieces with this one. I like there's a lot of very traditional bricks here, like you're almost going to be building a castle. So this is looking pretty great to me already. Okay, but Fred, you've already reached that relaxation, so make sure you pay attention. There's sort of limitless Harry Potter quotes you can insert in this video. Just let me know your favourites down below. And also what you should let me know as well is future sets that we should build, and if there are any cool ones that you think would be great for an ASMR video, because I'm always looking up new recommendations for Lego sets. I'm just surprised that there are people that build this at the same time with me, which I think is amazing. And that's really cool. It's like a secret Lego club that we just build Lego together. Right, we've got some more windows in here, which I really like these. I'm one of those people who tends to be a little bit outfit when it comes to liking things. If people like stuff, I tend to maybe not like it, and then if people don't like stuff, then it's like, I love it. This to me is one of those sets which I really love so far. There's just something about it, the build especially, which I think it's ticking all the boxes for me. And from an ASMR perspective, it's just like my head is in this ultimate satisfied Zen thing. I don't know how to explain it, but maybe this. I haven't seen any reviews or anything like that for this set yet, so I will after this video, but maybe it's not as good, that people might not like it, never know, but for me so far, it's going great. I mean, who can love this at the moment? It's part of Hogwarts. It's so good that Lego's expanding on Hogwarts, and they've got all these sets for it, so yeah, it's going great so far. The one thing which I've wanted to do for such a long time, though, we've got a tiny sticker for this crappy brick thing. But yeah, humour me, please. And one of the things which are there, we look at. No, Fred, no, don't stick. Fred, it's just on wonky. You've got a top, you're looking good. On the top we have an arch. As I said on previous videos, one of the early sets which I love was the castles that Lego made, and I know that they have the Knight's Castle now, but I think it's sort of, it's more of a USC build type thing. The price for sure. But the size, which looks incredible, some of those castles, I'm so tempted, but I feel like I'm indulging in something which I just want myself, and to just be young Fred again, and get that castle built. That I loved all the night battles and things that I'd do, and the trapdoors and the gates and things, they were really cool. Right, let's put that in there. That's looking great. And then you sit on this. the castle. I can't remember what it's called, but in the Lego store it was displayed at the front, and it looked amazing every time I walked past. Of course, I'm a bit of a sucker, and it draws me in, which is, you know, obvious that it would do that. But just the whole look of it, it's very satisfying. All those blocks and things, it looked great. It's gonna be great. Right, here we have two of those, one more. Number 2 on there, there we go. And then on the top we have the 2 pieces, one, and we have another one of you. The single pieces here and here. I'm just trying to think what room we're going to be making ours. This is literally the top of the tower. I assume it is actually, because there's a spire on the top. Pensive. This is awesome. Right. So in the middle we have the pensive, and we have this bit here. The pieces for this are amazing. I'm loving it. Okay, you go on there. Then on the top, so subtly done and brilliant done with a bit of Lego retro space part there, but that's cool. That's really good. I'm very impressed with that one. You sit on the top and you're looking amazing. Okay, we need the small pieces, and we need 4 of these. Okay, 2 on the top. And then we have at the bottom, a single piece at the bottom, and then this on the side, and then you sit on the front like this. We have another one of you there, and then we make another one of you here on top of each other, a smaller bit. Come on, Fred, baby, let's do it. There we go. And then a single piece on the bottom, like so. And then a side piece. You sit next to it there. Yes, we are moving onto the arches. I think the arches look so good. I'm very satisfied. Happy with these. They look amazing. And it looks straight out of Hogwarts Legacy, something like that. Perhaps we turn you around the right way. There we go. Okay, you sit on top, and then on the top here we have 2 3s. There we go. Secure you in place. And then on the top we have this is very satisfying. This is doing wonders to my ASMR and my brain. Right, so now we've got all these nice smooth pieces to go on top there as well. Everything is perfect for my ASMR at the moment. It's really windy outside, like blowing like crazy, and I'm just in here cozy making Lego. I'm doing great, and I hope you're doing great as well. Alright, I still feel like I need to plan a big video where I get out all the Lego creations we made, just sort of nerd over them all. Okay, then we have some corner pieces here which go out like so. There we go. The one that goes in the middle there. Then we have a couple of curves here. There should be another one there, and then a single two-piece smooth item somewhere located around here. There. And now the top is looking all perfectly nice and smooth. They're looking good. Alright, we're moving on to, I assume, part of the roof. So this is so you can take it, put it on and off pretty easily. Right. This is kind of the Lego build which I've been longing for. I just didn't know it until now. Alright. We have a small flame on here, looking great, and a small flame on here, also looking great. Okay, we have a 4 in line there, and this goes across the bottom there. Brown pieces on top, and then it's not doing good for my symmetricalness. And a single piece on there. Right, that's awesome. This is where the Sword of Gryffindor is kept, sort of safely hidden away. That's amazing. It's like a sacred Excalibur. Look at it. It looks great. And we get an arch that goes on top. This thing keeps getting better and better. Alright, and on top we have my building style was just completely changed. I'm about 3 steps ahead, but I'm just looking to see what I've missed. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. That's how you make mistakes, that's for sure, but sort of enjoy working it out. That's kind of a thing which I like. Right, a bit of roof on there, and a bit of roof on there. This, I don't know how they managed to do it, but it looks so Hogwartsy already. Right, and a single one there, and another single on there, on the top, and use it there and there. Yeah, that's how you build arches. Okay. Alright, now get this beast and we put you on there, on the spire, and you're looking great. And then we have green pieces here. Right, looking great. Then on the bottom we have and then more detail just at the front here. I love it. Yeah, and then on the top. Well, we have one piece on the top. Where would you be? You're not that. There's one. Is it that? Yeah. Okay. Use some there with a little roof for yourself. Just there. You look good. Right, Fred. This is important. Don't it up, okay? You can do this. You have it in you. Now we need the Hogwarts sticker directly in the middle there. Okay, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Perfection. Well done, Fred. For the first time in your life of building ASMR Lego builds, you've actually put it one frickin' level. Well done. Right, looking good. Now it's Spire on the top. This is giving me where you do Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know about you, but I love that game so much. It was so good. And I went through there and I put on Harry Potter music in the background as well. Ernie Lark, love his song, he's amazing. I loved all the potion making he did with the Wiccan World spells and all of that. It's just brilliant. When I wrote the Hippogriff for the first time, I actually felt like I was doing it. It was so amazing. But I accompanied my experience with a lot of John Williams soundtrack, which has made me really feel like I was in it. The house that I got sorted in though, a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Yeah, I got sorted in Gryffindor for my Hogwarts Legacy experience. Right, I think that's it there. Okay, that's one spire complete, and then we just turn that on there. So that comes off easily. That looks amazing. Look at it. It is perfect. Oh. Yeah. I love it. This is an amazing set. Phew, there's another spot. I was getting worried that there's a lot of extra pieces here. But yeah, I completed the game and I had a sort of philosophy that I wasn't going to be a bad wizard. I was going to play it as I would play it if I was actually in that. So there would be no unforgettable curses until you do your bit with Sebastian Shaw and you go to that place and you learn things, and then it was that dilemma of using one of the unforgivable curses to... Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so we've got that. What am I doing here? That's on there, that goes on top. Perfect. Then we've got another one here. Right, that's it. And turn it over. This goes on top there. This goes on top there. On the front. Turn it over. And they sit together like that. And yeah. So that point where you have to choose between who's gonna give the curse and who's gonna receive it. And I sat there, I had no joke, at least 10 minutes, and then I started looking up things, just trying to think morally, what do you do? And because I haven't played a first player game in I don't know how long, I really got into it, and I wanted to stick with my, not doing the curses and just doing normal, wizard spells and avoiding the unforgivable curses. But then it changed. And then I decided that I would do the curse, but that'd be it. And that was only just to get out of that place. And yeah, and then it just sort of went on and got the other curses, unforgivable ones, and then I completed pretty much all of the game, and until we got to the Ragnarok bit, and I was getting so peed off with all the poachers and all those wizards and the Ragnarok's little puppet guy, whoever that was, and I was starting getting really annoyed with I was getting a bit too into it, and then the unforgivable curses were tested, and then they started flying, and I was playing John Williams music with it, and it got all intense and amazing. It was a unique experience, shall I say, but it felt so like you were in the game. It was so... I couldn't believe it, like I'd like it so much. I started off playing the game and I didn't think I would get into it, but after following the story, learning the spells, actually, come on Fred, broken it all, going to classes, and then making sort of friends there, and then you go to Hogsmeade and all those quests and how massive it is. It's just, I couldn't help but fall in love with it. I mean, any Harry Potter fan would, I think. But I think you're meant to go on the other side, actually, mate. But yeah, that game I thought was incredible. And now I'm craving the sequel to it. And that's where I feel like there needs to be a huge multiplayer online experience. So you can go on there and you can chat to other wizards or something like that and do all kinds of amazing things, or follow like the main single player storyline. But the potential for that would be so incredible. Right, we're on bag number 4 and we've surpassed the halfway, but that decoration there, look at it, it looks great with luster light. Maybe I definitely spoke too soon there, because these bags feel like they got a little bit bigger. Right, we are making Professor McGonagall. But where are all their capes? Right, that's what I was talking about with the sort of classic wizards' legs. They should definitely have capes. They're such a missed opportunity with all this. Right, there's your feather. Goes on your hat, which looks pretty great. McGonagall was always a favourite character of mine. We don't want an upset. We want happy McGonagall. There we go. We'll get to the quotes in a minute. There we go. She looks pretty amazing. Like for a minifigure, Lego minifigure, she looks incredible. Wood, I think I found you're a seeker. She's a good one. Right, I think we're building foundations now, which is pretty great. And there's a lot of nice blocks here, which I like the look of. So these are the lower levels, and we're working our way up. Yeah, it really looks like we're heading down to the Chamber of Secrets here. So we're in middle piece in there, and we have 2 single pieces on here, like so and so. I'll just go like that. It's weird, it doesn't really take long at all for it to look really Harry Pottery and castle-y. I mean, it's just that, but to me, you can tell it's part of the set already. was trying to just keep a pure sound movement there, but that didn't last too long. Okay, let's put you on the. I'm really thinking about my idea with Harry Potter studio tours. Maybe they'd let me build a Lego or something in there. Who knows? If anyone from there is ever watching, actually saying that, every time I've gone down there, there's always been someone that's recognised me from there. It says they watch my videos who work there, which is pretty awesome. So clearly, my type of people are in there. So you never know. Okay. So outside is what we are creating here at the moment, and then we have this brown bit here. Okay. Bit of green on there. And a bit of green. I've always thought Lego plants would be really hard to do, but they've come out with those Lego sets which are plants and look like plants, and it's just a genius thing which Lego have created because they've tapped into another target audience, so to speak, you know, sort of people who enjoy gardening, which I think is so cool. And now you can make some really actually nice Lego bouquet of flowers. I mean, you're going to get dust on that. That's the only downside to that one, but it's awesome because Lego just finds new things and ways to make new cool pieces. Right, I think that one goes in there. That goes around the back. Yeah, okay. So you go in there, nice and gently. Alright, we need a corner bit, and then we need a single 2-block. Not you. We need you, and we need you. See, I'm looking ahead, but there's sort of too many things to look ahead at. This is starting to get a little bit confusing. Okay, so you go on there. That's on behind, so that's meant to go in that section there. That's rounded like that. So if that's going on like, that's why, Fred. That is why. Okay, there we go. And then that sits on there nicely and looks like plants and weeds. Pretty great. That's it. You take me back to those big blocks, right? You sit on the edge right here. I wonder what part this is. Apology or something. I don't know. Okay, and then we've got on here. Take this. Go on the edge. Right. that's it. Then on the other side, I think you'll copy it as well, and then you have a thing behind, like that. 1, 2, 3, there, that's it. Okay. And then we have some moving parts, right? So I need 2 of these. 1, 2, 1, 2. Are we about to make some more books here? I think we are. Right, you're looking good. Okay, we've got some things to make here, and quite a lot of them, in a very particular way. Alright, so on the top, okay, then we have a 2 which sits on the top there. And then we have another one which sits facing that way. And then on here we have a blue book, sits on the bottom, and then a purple book which sits slightly on the top there. I mean, it would if I had it the right way. There we go. There we go. Right, that's looking good. So we're saying turn it over there, put that on, and then the brown page 1 on there, and turn it over, put that on there, that on there, and then a single large brown bit that goes in the middle, like so. On the top we have clear green, a single brown, there you go, and then some yellow pieces here. This thing comes off really quickly though, definitely need something to join. And I think that is it. So we have the 1, 2 gap there, 2 on there. So we take that, right, and already, yeah, it just looks like a potion desk already. On the side there, pretty good. Right, on the top corner, voila. Then on the top, pointed out there, and then again on the other side there. Then we're going to have a yellow book, as David Heyman would say, book. Very relaxing. Okay, then the blue on the top there, then the dark blue on the bottom, and then the light blue on top. Then we have a single piece facing this way. Right. Then we have a piece on top there, a single, never seen that bit before, next to it, and then on top 2 brown pieces, 1 and 2. There we go. Then on the top we have no idea what this is meant to be, but we'll humour it nonetheless. Okay, on the top, and a single brown piece here, and then flip it over, and then we have a single or double 2-piece brown piece over by the green bit here. Flip it back over, put that straight. Okay, this is meant to reach the top, meant to, and the reason why it doesn't is because we're meant to have 1 brown bit in there. There we go. And then you sit on those 3 there. And we've made a thing. Okay, then we have some more book-like things here. Right, that is very fiddly and does not want to stay together, or barely does anyway. Okay, but you now snap onto it or next to it like so. It just looks very precarious, that one, but it does look like a bookshelf again. So what's that? The library restricted section? I'm not sure, but it looks great. So on top we need to put all this in place. Right, that's looking more like it. Okay, you go on there, and then you go on there, and then going across we have you to hold you all in place. Now that looks awesome. Looks like tons of books in there. That's really good. There's so many things which I love about this set, honestly. This set is so cool. Alright, you go in there, you go in the middle. Okay, and on the edge we will have, I think we'll have a U, and then on the top a nice smooth bit there. Okay, and then the bottom there's a grabbing thing, and one of those corner bits, and then we need to make something. Looks like a sticker job to me. There's some actually interesting pieces which I haven't seen here before, and we need some. No idea what this is meant to be. Someone's face, like an evil Lego face. Not quite sure what that's all about, but yeah. Oh right, it's that book. Is it Nicholas Flamel or something? But he comes out in the restricted section and then he screams loads and it scares the crap out of you when you're nice and relaxed trying to watch Harry Potter. That's the one. Okay, so we've got that thing there. That's meant to clip in like so. Is that it? I think that's the one, I'm not sure. Pretty sure it is meant to be that. If so, nice touch. And then that goes, yeah, definitely, this is definitely restricted section. And then this is meant to go on the front. And the book folds up. That's really good. That's literally just a tiny, tiny detail in there. but it's meant to snap on there. So would you go on the top there like so? So that doesn't snap on anything. You just take the book out, and then it has that scary little book on there, right? That sort of sticks in there. Then we've got another book. By the looks of it, there's lots of books in this restricted section. Okay, middle piece in there, end bit, blank bit on there, single piece, and then a smooth bit that goes on the top there, and then on that blank bit down there. And another book here, but I wonder what it's meant to be about. Just a random book, a potions book. Nicholas Flamel, NF. So I'm pretty sure what this is meant to say. It's meant to be about Nicholas Flamel. Why would they choose those letters? Right, let's get you in there. I'm just not going to even say anything on that one. Right, and then that goes on like that. We'll close the book there. And then you come out here. That's a cool, like, thing, I suppose. You just take the books out that you want. Okay. Didn't even realise, but I've got my Snape emo hands out stiff, right? Then we're just doing more things at the front. Okay, on the top here, that sits at the front, and then on here, that sits on the back, on the top. Now, these excite me greatly. Don't know why, they just do. These sort of structural bits. Oh, yes. Right. See, these just, they're nailing it for me, honestly. This is really good. Okay. In the middle. In the middle. In the middle. Amazing. It's all very structurally sound. I assume that this is like right at the bottom. So we have another section built but not together. So yeah, it's got to be all coming together because we're on literally the last bag now. And I don't see this connection of the tower. Cute, like you've got tiny Hermione with a little legs. She has a scared face on there, but she has a happy face, so we'll go with happy faces for everyone. Then there should be a Hermione wand in here as well. So there's lots of wands that everyone's got, which is pretty good. Okay, you Lego there, and there's a mystery something. Who's that? I don't know if that's meant to be, but yeah. Okay, she's got a book or whatever. This is meant to be a chocolate frog thing, and there's Hermione Granger. It's stop, stop, stop. You're going to poke somebody's eye out. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. She looks pretty great. There's so many great figures with this one. Right, we're making another base part, I see. And then it connects. Well, no, we're adding to it. Even better. So we're actually building more. So we need 4 of these. For me, this has been, from an ASMR standpoint, I've been really nice and relaxed, shall we say, building this. Okay, that's awesome. So I hope at this point, if you're watching this in the background or listen to it in the background and enjoying the just Lego nerding out or what have you, hopefully at this point you are feeling really good, really tingly, and I've completely put you in the ASMR zone. That's what we want with these Lego ASMR videos. Every time we try to make it so we get as many tingles as possible, and it helps you sleep in the process. Then it's a bonus. I know this. I've like throughout when I've been doing the Lego ASMR videos, I've always had you guys sending me pictures of your creations and you watching the Lego ASMR videos, and I always think that's so awesome because I know that you're probably just as nerdy as I am, really. So there's a section. Have I gone over the top with this, or is that meant to be 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I've. It says 4, but it doesn't really mean it. Yeah, I've just kind of put a bit over the top with that. But it definitely says. Oh no, it's 4 versions of that. 4 versions of 3. Makes sense now. Great, we're making more windows. I found these very satisfying for some reason, and they're sort of dungeony looking ones, or I suppose in the restricted section, so they've got to be dark. Going in there, there we go. And then we have some archway ones here. Does that go in that one? There we go. Another arch. Here. There we go. Right. Then we have one at the bottom and one on the top for the arch. And don't push that out. There we go. And same again, one at the bottom and one on the top. It's so satisfying. Okay. I love this colour of the Hogwarts roof. That's really good. Okay. And then on the end bit here we have 2 single bits there. We have 2 of these which go here and connect up there. There's a big chunk of book left, so I'm very intrigued as to what's going on. Where are these pieces going? Right, so we've got some seats here, by the looks of it. Okay, and one there next to it. We have one more dark brown one here. There you go. has made me want to do is watch some Harry Potter, go to the studio tour again, and play Hogwarts Legacy. Don't know how I was managed to do that, but there we go. Okay, so on the back here we have some more lamps, which are pretty good. So we're definitely in the library at the moment. Okay, have a clear piece here. That's so good. It's like it's clever Lego building, like the shimmer of light under the lamp there with a transparent piece. This is what I love about Legos. There's, people, they just know what pieces to use and what will create that effect. That's very, very good. Okay, you go on the edge there. And you will too. So now we have a couple of lamps, and they look pretty awesome. We have this thing. Oh my gosh, it's a chocolate frog. Really? I honestly don't believe that. How? That's like that detail. That's freaking awesome, honestly. That's so good. Well done, Lego. Honestly, that's so amazing. That honestly puts a big smile on my face. Okay, so we've got, well, that closes that. Going on those two bits, or literally just the end there. Just. No way that's staying on. Not a chance. Okay, now we need two of these pieces. I'm going to sit on the outside there. Same again on the other side. And once again, that's already come off. And then a brown bit that will sit on the inside. Yeah, looking great. Oh, sort of missed out. No, we've done that. I've done that. When did I even do that? I don't actually remember doing that at all. Oh no, I've done that. Think that you're meant to go there and have three that go down. Okay. Perfect. Right. Of course, jazz. That's very good. Marvelous. That's really good. I like that a lot. Now we get into the big sticker. Had my eye on this one. Wondered what was going to be made there. Can we say goodbye to the stickers? Yes, goodbye stickers. Now you are going on the door, so come on, Fred. This very nice door. Let's not mess this one up. Yeah, it just This has to be perfect for me. A little bit further over. I think you got it there. That's it. It's not perfect, but it will do. And then you just go in the middle here. Brilliant. And that's it. Just goes on the edge here. That's good. This one on the other side. Would have been cool to have two of these. Right, we want single piece here times 2 and 1 on the other side, I assume. We need to secure you in place, and you go in there, you go in there. Good. I was getting slightly worried about that mechanism, but now that is smooth, 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 baby. That's all good. Right, now we can do the details on the top. So we need 2 of these, which go here, and then 2 smaller pieces of the 2 and 2, and that goes here and here, actually, like that. We're making some pillars, I see. It's probably there for the time being. Keep nice and safe. Right. So we need 4 of those. Okay. Brown bit on top. Another one of you. This one sideways. And then you slot on the side. And we have another one of you. Brown one on top. Like that. And then this on top like that. And then this on top there. And then you go in there, and you then go on that section there. Right. Then we have these corner bits here. I feel like this is about to amaze me with something. I don't know why. I just sort of feel it coming again. Okay. I'll need tiny, tiny pieces, whatever these things are meant to be now. No idea. What are these things? Footstools or something. Who knows? That one's a bit of a mystery for me. There's something. They mean something to someone, I'm sure. Okay, just not to Fred. Right, now, this is where the fun begins. All right, the tables, right. That makes sense now. Well done. That's really cool. I think they're tables, but yeah, that's great. I love this set. This is really nice. I'm very impressed. Right, you go in there. Wow. There we go. We don't need you on there. There we go. We've got those bits on the and then on the other side, there you go. There you go. There you go. We're so close to nearing the end here. That's pretty amazing. That looks very satisfying. That was a tie bomber. Okay. On the back we have some more roof. Okay, we go in there with a bit of a balcony. And same again. Roof with a bit of a balcony. And on the top we have the smooth bit. As you know, stone goes smooth when you touch it for many, many years. Okay. So you go like so. And you go like so. And right. Now comes the assembly part. We have our bottom bit, okay, with nothing underneath, one piece. And then we have, it should just slot in there perfectly. Oh, yes. We have our middle section looking really nice. And then finally, to complete our Hogwarts Dumbledore set, on the top for our tower, there we have the spar and the roof, and the pillars, and the, oh, looks so good for me that I love it. It's just such a great interpretation, Lego style of part of Hogwarts Castle. Obviously not to minifigure scale, but it looks so cool. I really love it. I'd love to have a sort of the minifigure scale, like a section of it. That would be really awesome. Like a scale Dumbledore's office, which would probably come out about here, I'd say. Filled up with stuff, that would be amazing. There's got to be mocks on there. But the lighting on this, it looks incredible. Just the way that it shines from the top, and then as you get down it gets dark and gloomy and sort of a bit more mysterious looking. And the fact that comes out there as well, that's really good. It sort of extends the castle. But I think this is going to be really cool on the stand. I think we'll just put some minifigures on there now though. Once we're at this point, then we'll have a good, more professional, shall we say, look and a discussion with it all. But where's the pensieve and stuff? That's in there. I think Dumbledore would be in there. Really? Actually no, Dumbledore would be in Dumbledore's office, obviously. Okay, and I think he'd be standing next to Fawkes, the Phoenix. But with this wand he looks like he's about to cast some spells at Harry Potter, so maybe not. I think he's going to be talking to Snape. I think that's what's going to be happening there. And then perhaps Harry Potter is maybe snooping. I don't know, maybe Snape's on the outside actually. And Harry Potter is out. Yeah, the invisibility cloak like works, but it kind of doesn't as well. This set was so fun to build. There were so many cool pieces in that. Honestly, I love the whole structure of Dumbledore's office. I know that you can get all the other pieces and put them together and it will look really cool as well. But all the little details in there are amazing. We'll do a more professional look at it in a minute, but let's just appreciate the figures still. Dumbledore, amazing. Harry Potter, invisibility cloak, a bit suspicious invisibility cloak, but still amazing, with a lamp going through the restricted section. He could stand next to Dumbledore. Okay, Filch, who I think is an amazing Lego figure. He's really good. And Filch's cat. Okay, he goes down in the restricted section for sure. And then it continues to get better with Snape. I mean, just missing his cape, but Snape looks incredible. But if he had his cape, any sort of cape, you can get a Darth Vader black cape or any Sith one, it would do. Snape, you're going on the top there because you love standing on top of towers because, you know, foreshadowing, etc. And then McGonagall, look amazing with Hermione Granger. McGonagall's got to take a liking to Hermione because she gives it the time turner as well in Prisoner of Azkaban. So you could stand over at this side here. I love this part when we get to this moment and we can fully appreciate and examine how amazing these Lego sets are. Hopefully at this point you're asleep. That's what this video is all about. We build Lego, we make it relaxing. You fall asleep, I pretty much fall asleep, and we all feel good and nice and relaxed and satisfied, but in the process we get a little bit of a nerd out and enjoy building some Lego, get some nostalgia hits, you know, all the good stuff that a Lego ASMR build creates, you know, but mainly a great night's sleep. But as we go through every single level, the top part with Godric, sort of Godric Gryffindor, sort of hidden away there in the tower, I love it. It's brilliant as it turns around with the roof on there and the colour of the roof. It all looks like it works for me. I don't know why my brain just really accepts it. That's why it was really ASMR to make for me, this one. I don't know why, it just really felt good like that. As you move down with the pensieve as well, that point, I mean, that would be adjacent to Dumbledore's office, like a side section on that. So if you were doing a big, like, Lego scale size Dumbledore's office, which I really hope someone has marked, that would be more on the side. But to include that on there with the glass and the window, and that light sort of shines in there, it's sort of almost the floor looks like it reflects what's on the window, if that makes sense. And yeah, there's some clever bits which have been done there, which just makes it all look really good. Snape looks incredible as well. But then we move down into Dumbledore's office with all of those intricate bits and this bookshelves and those big wizard books, and it's like a Lego style version, and it just clicks and fits and looks amazing and just all works really well. The Sorting Hat is perfection. That's a real good collector's piece and worth this set. And then as we look across with the balconies on there and the windows on the outside, it all looks really good. I love that beam which goes across, that's holding both of those sections away from each other with it's all in that sandstone colour, and it all looks really like cathedral looking with the arches on there, very Romanesque. And then as you move down into the restricted section of the library, we'll call it the restricted section of the library, with Nicholas Flamel book in there as well, the screaming one. And then that's where Filch and Filch's cat would be. Who's here? Anybody here? Whatever he says. But the way that's really dark and ominous, and that looks really good. It all works, like the lighting reflects really well on each of the sets. I think this is just really, really, really top tier Harry Potter Lego ASMR set, and I'm so happy that we made this one. I really hope that if you're at this point, enjoyed making it. If you give any of the Harry Potter Lego sets a go, I hope you enjoy building those as well. I appreciate what Lego are doing, and they're sort of delving into my favourite franchises again. Like, they've got Jurassic Park, Lord of the Rings has made an appearance, Star Wars continues, even though the movies don't, but hopefully more sets will. And they're making all those Harry Potter trains, like Hogwarts Express is amazing, and they're doing all these cool things with the films at the moment. So yes, at the time it's 3 o'clock for me at the moment, so I think that's a good, nice, wizardy, midnight, Christmassy film for this moment in time, for when I'm making this. If it's, whenever you're watching this, then it's not that time, then feel whatever season you're in at the moment. Harry Potter fits all seasons, especially the first 2 movies, or 3. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this build, and let me know for future builds what you'd like me to take into the ASMR realm and make something for us to fall asleep to. And any sets that you've got your eye on, let me know. But for minifigures alone, this is the set to get Snape, Dumbledore, McGonagall, Filch, Harry Potter, Hermione, the Sorting Hat, Phoenix, Fawkes the Phoenix, you've got the Chocolate Frog. I mean, it's so good. You can tell the Fred is happy, because I've got lots to talk about for it. But yeah, I think we should probably end it here before I just keep going and going. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're fast asleep, tingled, or maybe tingled out. That's what we want. It means you've got plenty. But anyway, for this time of year, I hope you've enjoyed yourself. And I think this is the last video before. No, we've got one more before the new year. And then we go into the new one. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourself.